get a little hint. This is quite a compliment, actually. You are an angel of light. Before you, I surrender past and future. All that matters is this moment. My heart is transformed every time you are near. That is packed full of meaning, especially when it comes to the scriptures and the concept of time, past and future. Just to summarize and generalize, there are many passages in Ecclesiastes, for example, where I believe what is being explained is that there is, we all know the phrase, I think it's chapter 3, to everything there is a season, and a time to every purpose under the heaven, a time to be born and a time to die, a time to plant and a time to pluck up that which is planted, etc., etc. But if we then skip down to verse 9, we have something that seems kind of complicated. What profit hath he that worketh in that wherein he laboureth? And I think what that means generally is that if what we are doing is constantly trying to build up things and for the whole purpose of building up these things and not sitting back and enjoying the moment with our hearts and our souls, where's their profit in that? All things are full of labor. Man cannot utter it if the eye is not satisfied with seeing, nor the ear filled with hearing. The thing which hath been, it is that which shall be, and that which is done is that which shall be done, and there is no new thing under the sun. The idea, I think, if I'm not going to waste too much time because I want to get to the tarot, but the whole point is that we are supposed to, with our hearts and souls, enjoy the present moment with our hearts and our souls. And what I think we're going to see here in this reading, hopefully it's a love reading, is somebody that, well, actually, a lot of you, when I'm Zooming with many, if not all of you, I go into a time warp, literally. You guys that Zoom with me, you know what I'm talking about. We are astounded at the end of the Zoom at how much time has gone by because we were so engrossed, sometimes just in conversation. So there's something here. If this is the person that we're going to hear about, hopefully it is. Maybe it's a message from Spirit. I don't know what we're going to hear. But it's really something because what the message here is you are an angel of light. So there's something about your energy or whatever it is that, whatever impact it has that you have on this person, that for them, literally, they're able to actually, maybe for the first time, exist in the present moment, which is what we're supposed to be doing. And my heart is transformed every time you are near. That's the whole point of the present moment, is putting your heart and soul, feeling, allowing to fully be present in the moment and to enjoy it. This person's heart is transformed every time you are near. So it's the whole idea of baptism. The whole idea of baptism it's like dipping a cloth in some water to cleanse it. It's transforming, cleansing, purifying, changing, deepening. Anyway, I'm going to shut up. Let's get on with the tarot. All right, so we're going to use the Heaven and Earth Tarot deck. And we are going to find out. What I'm going to ask is this person who surrenders the past and future. And I mean, it doesn't have to be, you're probably thinking now, oh, that can't be my person because they don't talk like that. They're kind of like, hey, babe, but no, but that is an element that in some way, deep down, this is happening with them. This is interesting. Okay, so you could be dealing with a Taurus, a Gemini, or a Virgo. Wow, this is interesting. This is incredibly interesting, actually. Now, what's interesting about this is we were just talking about the concept of time and the verse at the end of for just going to get it up here again. To everything there is a season. What profit hath he that worketh in that wherein he laboreth? If you read like the whole chapter 1 and 2 of Ecclesiastes, you'll discover what it is that I think that they are talking about. Let me just give you an example, okay? Because what I believe is happening here in the Six of Pentacles is that, so some people say about this card that, it's unbalanced. It is definitely unbalanced, but from the viewpoint of these people, some say that if you're looking at the reason why she's giving to this person is because this person is not going to squander the money. She's interested, she has an interest in it. She could actually be thinking that she could be giving only because she thinks she's going to get good karma in that card. It may not have to do that. That's the kind of quote unquote investment it could be, but that's not what's important here. This person over here, so if we were to develop that, it would follow that this person is squandering their money. So what's the advice in the card if you're this person? Don't waste your money. Don't waste your money unless you have a coat that has a rip in it and you don't have a hat, blah, blah, blah. But, Ecclesiastes would say, all things are full of labor. Man cannot utter it. I think I've already read that. There is no remembrance of former things, neither shall there be any remembrance of things that are to come with those that shall come after. I have seen all the works that are done under the sun, and behold, all is vanity and vexation of spirit. In other words, in a very dramatic way, Ecclesiastes is sort of putting down the idea of materialism. If you're just spending every moment in time laboring so you can build up all this stuff, and you're not enjoying it, look, there's even a portion in Ecclesiastes where I believe, that saying that we all say, you can't take it with you, and when you die, you're not taking any of this with you. I think it's here in. I'm pretty sure it's somewhere. I can't see it, but there's some version of that in very, very old-fashioned Ecclesiastes language. I can't find it right now because it's so the language is so it's so archaic that it's really difficult to decipher. However, I think the person that feels that you are an angel of light, that feels before you they surrender, it's that person. They're soaking up every single, they are enjoying every single ounce of whatever you give them. I feel like in this card, you probably have given equally. The reason why it's unbalanced is because that person has spent it. They're eating it like a cake. They are absolutely enjoying the moment, and they are not interested in material things. They are sort of devouring, enjoying your energy. Hopefully they're not driving you nuts, but I think this person could be someone who was previously very materialistic, and with you they don't feel like being frugal or being stingy. They're realizing, they're enjoying you. I think anyway. I'm going to get something to clarify this after I just add one more thing about that Magician card, which I think is going to support my little theory about what this is. By the way, for those of you who saw the singles reading about the jaded wealthy person that's coming your way, this could be them. This could be them. Because I feel like that this is that person. This wand that they have in their hand, the two tips are the same. Actually, I'm just going to get the traditional card. They're not dealing with material stuff in that card, and they are very much focused on this moment. The reason why I said it could be the rich person who, the jaded rich person, is because they're coming up in this energy and that energy, so they may seem like they could be dressed in a coat that has a patch on it, or they could be deliberately looking dowdy. So if this will only make sense if you didn't see the reading, which started out something like you're about to meet the person you will spend the rest of your life with, or something like that. I'll put the link to it in the description box. Just watch that reading. You might want to pause this one and watch that one if you haven't seen it, and then come back. This is definitely that person. They're a bachelor, by the way, for certain. That this person is single for certain. They may never have been married. All right. So here is. This is actually not the original Magician card. This is not the original Rider-Waite deck. It's the Radiant, I think. So it doesn't have exactly what I wanted to show you, but you can see that wand, it's supposed to have two white tips, but the reason why it's important is because it has to do with how this person is conducting this spiritual energy and how they're manifesting. But it has to do with the manifest going into the unmanifest, and the unmanifest going into the manifest, the involution and evolution. But I want to say one other kind of funny thing. If you are, and I feel like this is probably coming up a little bit in the future, okay? For some of you, this isn't coming in until between April 20 and May 20. And for others of you, it could possibly be in Gemini season, okay? But that's not that far off. What I was going to say was, remember the tip that I gave you about holding back your sexual energy. By the way, the reason why I have to spell that out is because of these, I think the reason why YouTube and a lot of other forums are having to do this is because there has been generally a lack for the past, I'd say, 35 odd years. We have really gone downhill in terms of showing empathy and unconditional love and taking the emphasis off physical stuff. And so what's happening, of course, is that, sex without love it can get a bit weird, so I can understand, but if there would be no need for any censorship of sex, anything sexual at all, if we were flooded in our environment with unconditional love, it would be not scary in any way. It wouldn't be taboo. It would be just an absolutely beautiful, cherry on top type thing. Anyway, so it's ridiculous that we cannot say that word because there is absolutely nothing wrong or evil about sex. Anyway, it's just that when we are in an environment, a social environment, where children and teenagers are growing up without an ounce of unconditional love, or definitely not enough, no empathy, no real, no real intelligent, emotional education. Yeah, things can get very strange anyway. And very, empty. I'm sorry, guys, that I got off topic there. What I was going to say, though, was that this person, for those of you who saw the video, the person that's coming in, because their heart is shut down and they've been so hurt, they may be in chariot mode, Knight of Wands mode, where they've decided just to have physical connections. So I was strongly advising to hold back on the physical stuff. And I mean that. And some of you get really upset with me. How do I do that? I can't do that for this many weeks. You know who you are. Missy, somebody on a Zoom the other day was arguing with me about that. Well, here's how you do it. Very simple sentence. You just say, you know what? I've decided from now on that outside of a committed relationship, I'm not going to have sex. That's it. That's all you say. That's all you say. Outside of a committed relationship, I'm not going to have sex. And then people say, well, geez, how are you ever going to get to know anyone? You say, well, actually, I'll know if I'm attracted to them. I'll know that from 8 seconds of sitting in a room with them. But what I really need to know is, can we bond? And does that person truly have an interest in me? If they do, they'll bloody well wait. And that's as complicated as it is. It's not complicated at all. Anyway, some of you are obviously going to be doing this, and I'll tell you why. This is funny. This woman has the upper hand. Oh, yeah. This ain't fair. This ain't balanced. She's got the upper hand with your person down there. Because I'm thinking here that the coins, could be, well, don't be giving it out to this person. Don't be giving it out to anybody. But anyway, you know what I'm talking about. This person, you have the upper hand. Let's just take that away. You take that person away. You have the upper hand there. Okay? But notice what's happening. Is that person walking away? Like some of you thought they would? Remember we did a row down here and some of you thought they would walk away? No. No. That person looks keenly interested. Just look at their posture. They can't wait to hear what you're going to say next. That person's just going to give me some more money. And you're inspiring them here. They're not looking at the physical stuff there. They're not looking at the physical stuff. They're using their mind and their heart and their faith. And their heart is being transformed. Every time you are near, but not too near. You get the idea. Now, do you see what happens? not only is this good for a relationship, but it's good for this person, for goodness sakes. Their heart is transforming. They could be watching you and I think that all you're doing here is you're just forget this guy over here, okay? All you're doing is you're doing something different this time. And they're used to sex. Okay, God, I'm definitely going to get dinged now. But now there's something different. They're not getting that. So they're watching you. They're looking up how beautiful you are. They're listening. They're watching you're busy doing something. Okay? So that's what I feel. And let this be a warning. Not a warning, but just an encouragement that my theory, my plan is going to work. It's going to work. It's going to work. Okay, show me a little bit more, please. Show me more. Yeah, so this could be a bachelor. Somebody's really good at a whole whack of different things. Probably a really, really entertaining person. Wow, what the heck is this? Oh, are you ever not giving it out? The high priestess is, well, in terms of what she does physically, she's rather like a nun, okay? She's the unattainable woman. Now, we got to find out what's going on over there with you could be healing them. I don't know yet, though. We're going to have to find out. We're going to find out. Got temperance coming down under here. Here's the angel of light. Now, Spirit is telling me not to clarify yet. Okay, let me think about this one moment. Yeah, I have to say something right off the bat, and this is probably really obvious to everyone except for me. It's clear that part of what you don't know, so maybe you won't see this video or see the other video until a year from now or something. But what you don't know, the high priestess secret, what you don't know is that this person is they need to heal. So I feel like in doing this, this is what you don't know. The big secret is that this person over here, their heart needs to heal, and somehow this is healing their heart. I'll find out in a moment. Now it could be, what's interesting? I was looking at the high priestess the other day, the fool and the magician. And it was something like the high priestess, she's the guardian of the subconscious. The fool is, you guys are right up close to spirit with the superconscious. You can't get better than that. But the magician is making the best use. The magician is in the most danger of screwing up because of what's in his mind, what he's doing, or she. But so whatever's happening here is they're making the best use of their conscious mind. Maybe their mind, maybe they are, my goodness, they could be actually, what I think one of the impacts that you're going to have on this person is they're going to do better in business. There's something that's really developing here, but what? So the conscious mind, so how does this relate to the heart? How does this relate to the heart? Perhaps they had their heart. How does this relate? Well, you do need faith, and having a heart is usually about having faith, hope that it's all the same thing. Maybe they're manifesting now because... Okay, I think I'm allowed to clarify now. I'm sorry, guys, I'm a little bit slow today. Why is so the word sorrow is there, Spirit says that could be you. Okay. And I'm thinking you're all going, no. Okay, so what is the Three of Swords, please? Get ready. Got it. Oh, there's that bloody King of Cups. Look, that I do not feel is your person, okay? I could be wrong, but I don't feel that it is. Okay. I just heard, do you get it now? No, I don't, not yet. Okay, one moment, guys. I mean, it could be that you, so the way that I feel, so the people who are resonating with this, okay, the way that you are, I don't think that you may not be ready to jump in with this person either. It could be a great excuse for you to be healing from a past person. I've got somebody here. Now, I don't know who this is. It could be the present person. But clearly there's somebody here looking at sex. Big time, okay? That's the Page of Wands. And this person is actually really eyeing this part of you, okay? So, but what's happening here is there's something that goes really fast, the Eight of Wands, and there's something that's being managed and delayed, okay? So I think what's happening here, I mean, it could be that somebody in the past was, sort of, if somebody broke your heart in the past, it could be that this delay is good for you. However, if this is the present person, what's happening here is over here, there's delay and management and figuring out what the perfect time is. There's something that's trying to come in really fast and then it hits temperance. Oh, that's why, whoa, wait. Let's see if this is the right mix here. Let's see, wait, before this goes over that way. So the Three of Swords up there, it could very well be restricting from investing the heart. Restricting from investing the heart. But why would you be restricting from investing your heart here? It could be because you may feel you're restricting from investing your heart because you're pulling back your sexual energy. You could be one of these people which is really cool. Actually, there are a lot of you that are like this. You won't have sex with someone unless you're actually in love with them. I think that's what it is. I'm just going to get one more clarification of who or what is I'm just going to put this over here. Who's in the Three of Swords, for goodness sakes? Who's in the Three of Swords and what are they doing and why? Who's in the Three of Swords and what are they doing and why? Sorry, this is taking me so long to figure. Oh, there's Grumpy Stump. There they are. That's the Four of Pentacles. That's the, okay, hang on. Wow, hang on. And I do believe that, no, I think you're in there, and here's why. There's your Grumpy Stump, there's their new person, and there's the Eight of Swords. I think that you're restricting from investing your heart because this person is holding back. They've got a big pentacle over their heart. So, and I believe what you're doing is just managing this time-wise. When Mr. Grumpy Stump gets out of these swords, Eight of Swords. There he is. The Four of Pentacles. You're waiting and managing. What was underneath the, yeah, temperance was this. Boy, you're finding this very hard to do. Finding this very hard to do. Okay. I just want to see what's underneath the Three of Swords. Wow, Six of Cups. Wow. Oh my God. Okay, wait, shouldn't have done that. Okay, so you could be restricting from investing your heart because you're noticing that this person is holding back as well. Okay, all right. Okay, let's keep going. I feel like this is almost all of this is in the future, so don't worry about this, but I do think you need to hear this. Oh, this is going over there. Okay, we're going to just keep going. Boy, maybe this person is, no. This person better turn out to be what I thought they would be. So far, you're having this person is really shut down, but you're not breaking any rules here, which is good. I'm glad to see. Okay. What happens next? What happens next, please? This is really interesting. Okay. I'm not sure if I should, I should take that other card. Okay, what happens next? What happens next? Good. You're still being good. Good. Okay. Now, we're going to have to get a clarification here. So, interesting. You're there. Your person is there. There's some kind of Ace of Swords. I feel like your person is on either side here. This is absolutely hilarious. What's underneath the Two of Swords, please? The Star. Good, Aquarius. Good, Aquarius. Looks like in the future you're going to take my advice. Yay. But you're keeping your distance, man. Wow, okay. You're relying on your intuition, keeping your distance. They're in the Eight of Swords still. Okay, hang on now. Hang on. As you can see, it's getting harder and harder to do. Do you see the Ace of Swords? That is a very masculine, powerful, virile energy there. You got the Emperor. They're closing in on you, Aquarius. Oh my God, just look at this, what was on the bottom of the Marseille deck. Okay, so now, I believe that, I'm just wondering why this person is in the Eight of, they can't get control. See that? They're not feeling restricted. I don't feel like they're feeling restricted from coming toward you. These are restrictions that they put on themselves. All right? So I have no doubt that they're coming toward you in a very, virile, masculine way here. At this point, they would be calling you and asking you out, probably making moves on you, but you're like, no. But look at how they're in the Eight of Swords. Yeah. This is something that has something to do with their problem, right? Their own restrictions. Okay, so let's see more. There's something that they have to face here. They may be realizing here, maybe what they have to face if they take off that blindfold is that you're the star. You're not the Candy or Mimi or whoever took them for a ride and, slashed the Ferrari tires or, tried to take all their money and who knows, lied to them, I feel like they've really been hurt. So that's why they're in the Eight of Swords. Okay, so what happens next, please? What happens next? The only thing that's holding them back now is their own insecurities. Let's see. Wow. Aquarius wowzers. Aquarius wowzers. Aquarius, what a good job. What I really want to know is why this works. I mean, I should know. I'm the one shoving the rules down your throat. I should know how it works or why it works. All right, so let's have a look at these two cards first, because this person is now coming in romantically in the right time, in the right way. And no, it's not a empty promise. You know why? Because look what's behind it. The Hierophant. That's someone who wants marriage with you. If that weren't there, if there were like the 8 of Cups, the 9 of Cups there behind that, I'd say no. But no. This is awesome. This is incredible. This is a really, truly well-paced romantic date. You know, this is you're not really gonna believe it when this comes in, because it's gonna be kind of out of the blue. It's gonna be like you're thinking, oh my God, is this person ever gonna do anything in the proper way? You know, other than trying to you know what I'm talking about. This is a respectful. This is like a phone call. Hey, what are you doing Wednesday night or Saturday night? Yeah, it's a good restaurant. I'm going to take you on a date. And it's not this is really, 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 this is it. Like, this is what you want. So this may take you until Taurus season. So the time period that I'm looking at here is April 20 to May 20-ish, okay? Now, I want to ask a question. Just out of curiosity, what I want to know is, what was it? I want to be careful about how I pick the card that I'm going to use. What was it? What is it about? Because the only thing you held back was the SEXUAL energy. Everything else was there. The Star was there. Temperance was there. The straightforward communication was there with the 8 of Wands. You were communicating on the subconscious level as well. You're having deep communication. What else were you doing? You were standing your ground, being firm, being straight up, truthful, probably entertaining too, goofy with the Magician there, which I think was some of your energy as well. So you were being yourself. Okay, you were being yourself. Now, I'm not saying that this is necessary in all situations, but in this situation it was necessary. Why was it, or is it necessary here? I mean, apart from what we already know, can we have another kind of Guys, I love you so much. I actually shake sometimes when I have to pause the tape for a moment. This is unreal. This is a really, really, really incredibly powerful message. We have the High Priestess and the Hermit there, okay? Because they needed to look within. Now, I do believe that's you back there watching them, guiding them on a subconscious level, but you're watching them being guided by spirit, but also being guided by their intuition, being wise, not asking opinions from other people, looking at the truth, trusting their intuition, getting close to spirit. You're happy about this. I also think that you want to be with someone who's close to God. This could be more about you. You want to know that. You want to see that. You're sitting there with the Torah in your laps, for goodness sakes. By the way, I mean, you have your knowledge here, okay? And I'm no offense to Jesus or any of the so-called disciples who were said to have written down what he said. I think they missed a few things. But anyway, do you know that I was studying whether or not there were any references to Jesus being aware of other planets. And there is a plethora of evidence that prior to Jesus, prior to Moses, these are in ancient Hebrew texts. And it has to do with the 7 candle, the menorah. My fellow Jew friends will have probably some knowledge of that. There absolutely is. So, and it's all the same thing. It's all spirit. It's all God speaking to us. But the Bible, and probably the Quran could be the same. Actually, the Quran may be a bit more advanced. The more reliance on the Old Testament and the Old Scriptures, the Old Hebrew texts. So the very, very ancient Hebrew texts, you will have references to seven of the planets, and there's also references to other solar systems. I was so happy to hear that, because I needed to hear that. And I just think that the problem is what's been written down in the Bible, and the desecration that all these new version, modern version, the desecration of the message, it's really harmful. Anyway, but you're back here. And I think that it was important to you, not only important to you, vital to you, that this person is close to God. And, you may have felt yourself falling in love with them, and you thought, not to hang on. This person, they've got to be aligned. And not because you may have sparked their interest in this, but you're watching them finding their way. And remember, the hermit's eyes are closed. He's not following. He's not being followed by the world. He's not being taught by the 3D. He's looking within. Aquarius, absolutely incredible, amazing reading. So let me know what happens. All right, bye. I'm so tempted to get one more. Yeah, I will. Okay. All right, what do we do here? What do we do? Now look at this. I find this one interesting. This is a message for all the materialistic. I feel that people, look at it. Have you lost sight of what's really important? Remember a time when life was simpler and the world just seemed like a giant playground, just waiting to be explored. Perhaps it is time to rediscover the world together. It's kind of what we were talking about in the very beginning, to enjoy every moment. So look at this one. Wow. Try to look at things, Aquarius, this is amazing, more from a feeling level. What is your heart saying? If you look at life purely through logic, you will always get to a point where it seems to make no sense. True wisdom and understanding reside in the heart. I was trying to find the original message where, anyway, I believe it said their heart is transformed every time you're in there. Incredible. Guys, let me know if it resonates. Probably won't be happening until April 20 to May 20, it looks like. It could be coming in sooner than that. This person could be around you in Pisces season. Okay, guys, love you so much. Bye.